Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to Divinely Decked Tarot and Oracle Reviews done Stacy style. And today we are exploring another deck from my eBay lot box purchase of 21 different decks. And today is an oldie but a goodie. This is one that I have looked at over the years, but have never actually had a copy of it. I actually met the author and everything, but still never had a copy of it. And so I'm really excited to share this with you. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so we today are going to be exploring the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. And this is an Oracle deck by John Holland. And this has been, it's a Hay House deck, and it has been around for a really long time. And I remember going to a workshop, a mediumship workshop many years ago with John Holland. He and Janet Nohavik were collaborating and hosting it together. And he was just such a really nice man. I really enjoyed being there. I didn't get a whole lot, I would say, like skill-wise out of the experience, but I know that I was going there for the people that I was meeting. And when this showed up in my lot box, I was like, oh my God, like I have not thought about that in a really long time. So we'll just kind of take a peek here. And obviously this is well loved and well used. This lot box was, it had no brand new decks in it at all. So just kind of taking a look at the guidebook here. It talks a little bit about different colors and their energies, numerological meanings. Oh, it's interesting. It says major arcana cards. So it's an oracle deck, but I guess it's based on the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, which is kind of interesting. It's black and white. It gives keywords and then a description. Ooh, we've got green border, cups, emotions. So he does have it broken up into suits, mental, swords, indigo border, spirit is wands, violet border, chakra cards. Interesting. So this is going to be kind of cool to explore. I thought it was a tarot deck, but it's a kind of a combination deck. So Hay House, of course, always tends to do their cards in that oracle card style, the traditional oracle card size. It is an older deck. I want to say this was published 2014. So it's 11 years old. So we've got shiny cardstock, which is not always my favorite. It is reversible. It looks like we've got shamrocks here. And if I recall, I think John Holland actually is of Irish descent. So that's kind of cool. I like that. And let's kind of take a peek and see what we got here. So we have Reach Out, 3 red. And what did they say was the red? Physical, Pentacles is red. So 3 of Pentacles, reaching out. So that's, reach out is collaboration. So that's kind of cool. 1, this is the indigo border, clarity of belief. So probably Ace, Ace of Cups. Detach. So 11 is justice. And that makes a lot of sense. You have to detach from your feelings and emotions in order to be just and fair. Healing begins. 6 of Cups. Base chakra. So nice chakra card. Heart chakra. Rest and reconsider. So that is the 9 of indigo, 9 of wands, I believe. Indigo was wands. That's interesting. So it's usually a card of control. I like that he's resting up. Solar plexus, joy and stability. So 4 of wands. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Establishing a new foundation, contracts. 7 of wands, choose your battles. So that card of defense. Crown chakra. It's a pretty color, magenta. Just breathe, 4 of cups. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know, the 4 of cups is that card of, disillusionment, despondency, delay. So yeah, just breathe through it. It's not always fun, but if you breathe, it makes it a lot easier. 5, teach. So the Hierophant. We have a cute little doggy as their companion. I love that. Awaiting results. So 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. I call this reaping rewards, but it's also true. Awaiting results, waiting for the harvest to come in. Daydreams and decisions. Green. I think green was swords. Let me just double check here. So red is physical. Green, emotions, cups. Oh, cups. Have I been misreading the cups? Interesting, I have. So blue then must be swords. So this is 4 of swords. Just breathe, rest. Let's see what else I misread. 6 of swords, healing begins. Okay, moving on to calmer shores. Clarity or belief, ace of swords. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so there we go. I was off. So daydreams and decisions. So here we have cups, 7 of cups. This makes a lot of sense. Dreams and illusions, also spoiled for choice. Lots of decision making. 6 of cups, simply love. Lead for the Emperor. Release, death, 13. Sacral chakra. Helpless and hopeless. Interesting. So this is the 8 of swords. Entrapment, and on the other side of it is liberation. He's kind of looking at, what path am I supposed to take? And I'm by myself. I have no water. I've got sandals on my feet and I'm looking at these mountains. I'm going to have to climb a mountain. How am I going to do all of that? So a little bit of self-doubt in there too. Coming together. So green is cups. So that's soulmate energy. 2 of cups. Dedicated effort. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Virgo card. Believe and succeed. This is wands energy. Indigo, 6. So 6 of wands. Believe and succeed. This actually, because of the boat, this makes me think of 6 of swords. But indigo is actually wands. That's kind of interesting. That kind of this kind of messes with my head in terms of like following the system of the RWS. So just going to throw that out there. Seek the truth, 7. So this was cups, 7. No, what is this? What is the blue? Swords. 7 of swords. Seek the truth. Right. Integrity. Makes sense. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's like she's ripping apart what she's seeing in order to get to the truth. I like that. That makes sense. Moving on. So cups. 8 of cups. Moving on to calmer shores. Or actually just moving on, letting go. 8, control. So strength, the strength card. Balance, temperance. I like that it's kind of like showing the divine masculine and the divine feminine as well, because there's a lot of balance in that. 7, move, the chariot. And that's the, looks like the imagery that's on the card, on the deck cover. Spread your wings, 2 of wands. So spread your wings. You're going in a new direction. Take a chance. That feels really good. Share the love. So this is green is cups, 3 of cups. Is that right? Oh, yes, it is cups. Okay, 3 of cups. That's interesting. So this is kind of messing me up a little bit too, because it's a heart with, like it looks like it's been fractured or broken and there's light coming through it. So I was thinking 3 of swords, right? But it's 3 of cups, and 3 of cups is celebration, coming together in community. So this is kind of an interesting interpretation of it. 2 of Pentacles, find balance. Very true. I like sort of the sacred geometry approach to this. Nine of Wands, darkest fears. Is that Wands or is that Swords? No, it's Swords. Nine of Swords, darkest fears. That makes sense because we already did a Nine of Wands. Nine of Swords, darkest fears. Challenging times, 5. So this is a 5 of Wands. Interesting. It's a card of focused or scattered energies. It's also a card of like training. And it's interesting that this person is standing alone and they've got the face of a master as their shield. That's kind of interesting. Using your wisdom during challenging times. Dreams coming true. So 9 of Cups. I love that. Wishes fulfilled, dreams coming true. Makes sense. You've got the vortex in your hands. The power is in your hands. 6, love. So this is the lover's card. 2 of Swords, refusing to see. Yes. A crossroads, a choice to make, having to use your intuition. The choice between shit sandwich A and shit sandwich B. It's not always fun. Third eye chakra. Flow. So this is the wheel. Be in flow with what the universe presents to you. Seek, 9. This is the Hermit card. That's a really pretty card. I love all the green, and then you've got the blue as a contrast. Open up, 4 of Pentacles. Don't feel so closed in. Don't be so protective of everything. Open up. It's okay to be vulnerable from time to time. 3 of Wands, take the lead. I like that expansion. Master, 15. Devil. Sadness and isolation. So this is not Cups. This is Swords. So this is the heartbreak. Sadness and isolation. That's interesting. Fetal position, curled up, contracted, open and expansive. Well-deserved reward, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, climb into the top of that. Whew. Manifest, the Magician. Very cool. Love abounds, Ace of Cups. Observe, the Hanged One, the Hanged Man. That's true. It's all about a difference in perception. Change your focus, 5 of Cups. So this is typically the card of grief. It's interesting that it's being presented as a change your focus. Interesting message. Giving and receiving, 6 of Pentacles. This reminds me of the Osho. There's an Osho Zen card that looks very similar to this in its energy. I think it might, I don't know if it's a 4 or a 6 in that one, but similar energy. The hands coming together in different chakra colors in the hands. Very cool. Win or lose, 5. So 5 of Swords. Yeah, win or lose at all costs, right? Conflict at all cost. Rebuild, 16. So that is that is the Star. That's the Star card. I had to do the math in my head. I'm like, what am I missing here? New vitality. So this is the Ace of Wands. Very cool. I love all of the rainbows coming out of the flute. 20, Blossom. This is Judgment. Beautiful interpretation of the Judgment card. I love that. She looks like my youngest stepdaughter. Strengthening bonds. So this is Ace of Pentacles. It's interesting. It's planting seeds typically, but I like that idea of strengthening bonds. And we're seeing her in an orchard, and there's an arc that is being created by the beautiful Japanese cherry blossoms. It's very cool. 4 of Cups. Opportunity beckons. Yeah, pay attention. Open your eyes. Don't look so sad. Success and growth. So this is 8 of Wands. Interesting. So this is usually like swift release, communications. I wouldn't think of this as success and growth, but that's kind of an interesting interpretation of it. Throat chakra, trust. So that's the Fool card. Embrace. That's the world, the universe, the end of the major arcana. Listen, sorry, not fool. Nothing about the fool on here at all. Listen to this is High Priestess. Feeling alone, Five of Pentacles. Shine, the sun, beautiful. Heal, the moon. Confront. Oh, I'm getting them all mixed up now. Now I'm not sure because that looks like it could very easily be the moon, 18, 19. So that's the moon. So this is, this must be this. Is this the star card? That must be the star card. So whatever I said was the star card before, I'm wrong. Interesting. See, you break me out of the normal patterns of things. You give me keywords without what it actually is, and I'm completely lost. 3, nurture. This is the Empress. So I'm forgetting something in there. I'm woefully dropping the ball on a card, and I feel like that card is mad at me right now. But here we go, and watch that be the card that I pull here now. In true Stacey style, we are going to pull a card to see how this deck wants to work with you if you want to work with it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I feel like we did the Devil, we did Temperance, we did the Wheel. What am I missing? And I'm getting 2 cards that I feel want to come through with this deck. So let's see what it is. Okay, so find balance, 2 of Pentacles, and helpless and hopeless. This is Swords, 8 of Swords. So I feel like this deck, when you're working with it, the kind of guidance that and support that it's going to give you is to help you to find balance in the choices that you're making. I feel like this is a great deck to work with when you do have choice to make in a particular situation, not sure which direction to take. And it's going to give you a little more support around when you are taking that direction, how you can release yourself of the fears, the anxieties that keep us immobile, keep us stuck. There's really no fear that is required. Yes, you could say you might need a little skill to walk through the mountain, but nothing says that you have to walk up the peak of the mountain. He could literally walk right through the valley of it and get to the other side. I mean, there's sun shining there. There could be something really incredible on the other side of it. It's about believing in yourself. And I feel like that's what this deck is going to do. It's going to help you to find balance. It's going to point out all of the resources that you have at your fingertips. And it's going to say, you're not helpless. You're not hopeless. Let's think about the situation from a slightly different perspective and let's get you direction. You don't have to climb the mountains. You just have to find the, not path of least resistance necessarily, but you need to find the path that is meant for you, based on the resources that you have at present, based on your needs in the moment. And it's going to give you permission, I feel, to do that and to make that happen. Okay, so that is our divinely decked for this particular episode of Black Feather Couture Divining a VIP Life. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to have to do a little study now and look it up in the book to see what I missed. But it is what it is. And I would love to hear from you guys if, this deck has been around for a really long time. If you've worked with this deck in the past, please let me know what kind of guidance it's given you. I'm curious to see how this is going to work for me because it is a hay house and shiny and all those things, I know myself, I'm not necessarily going to lean into it all the time, but I really would like to, commit to working with it at least 3 times before I make up my mind. But I really thought it was kind of an interesting take on the tarot. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. Until we meet each other again, we will see you on the flip side, and transform well. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was great to connect with you guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment for more content like this. And feel free to follow me on Blue Sky for even more content every single day. Can't wait to see you guys next week for another installment of Black Feather Couture, Divining the VIP Life. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed.